What is saying here? Oh boy. Alright. And theoretically it's possible to move these around so that I can come down on that one and we're gonna do that later. Oh. This was not the way out. The way out was through here. Okay. Oh. Not this one. This way. This is not the exit. The exit was the door. Okay. Oof. Alright. Send this mountain. That's another thing. There were other doors showing ways in. But I guess I have to clear out the puzzle I need to get through first to get to those areas. Alright. Alright. Long, long walk. But we're getting there. Okay. These fellas. That was symmetry, and the issue was we couldn't cross each other. We had to get through the stuff without doing that. And that's fine. These are the ones I was thinking of, where it has to go around the scenery in a way that would make sense. Like, okay. So they're not all like that the way I saw it. But, right. Things that just have to be mirror images of each other. Okay. So that does not give me guidance on what I should be doing, but it does sort of falsify the hypothesis that I was formulating. Alright. Let's get back up this mountain. Was this the... This was not the way. Oof. Okay. Back down. What? Huh. Okay. So I can't make the whole apparatus symmetrical. I'm fairly sure of that. Yeah. I'm also fairly sure that this one cannot be solved in any other way than by that, well, or with this going in through this side, but by separating these three squares off from everything else. mean, I feel like it would be easier if I could, but that ain't gonna happen. Oh. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright. Okay, so it works to do them like this. But it doesn't work if they can they share the same space? They can share the same space, okay. Alright. Okay. So that tells me a little better. If this is like this... So if those two are together and... these guys go in... Oh, yes! Okay, so the one I'm going to try for... is this? No. Just trying to do that and this in a space together. Oh. Okay, so the other thing I was going to test, since that does work, did we already check to see if it works if we do it like this? That is, next to each other, not including... Okay. Alright, so this is a good start. We just have to find a way to make it work with the stuff on the other side. If... Okay, so... that... That's not going to work for multiple reasons. What was I trying to do with that one? Okay, so... that is a shape I have to imitate with that somehow. What? Oh. And these are rotatable. Okay. So we do it like this. The spaces that we have like that, which is not going to help. If we do it like this, this would not work. No. This would work for that one. Okay. Oh. Right. So. They don't all have to be on the same line. Like, as long as the contiguous spaces are touching. And filling in all the spaces, then that will work. Oof. How can these four describe a single space? Was there another way to do this one too, by the way? Yes. Yes, actually. Similar shape. Does that make this easier? Cool, so that still works. If that still works... Oh. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this gives me more options. I have either the L-shaped block or the reversed L-shaped. I necessarily have this R-shaped guy. I either have the cube or the 3, the long block. And then I either have an L block or the reverse L block. Okay. And I just have to fit those together into something that I can describe symmetrically. So given that a few of these are symmetrical to start with, namely the square, the... Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to need... probably the long piece and one corner, and then take the other L piece, then like that. That's not gonna quite do what I needed to do. Alright. Put a square in a place. Okay, so this guy and that guy make a box together. And well, they should anyway. There's no way to yeah, there's no way to separate that off. Okay, so if we have something like this guy, that guy. Those would have to be that fine. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna make that a thing. I have to put something there. If it's this one, then that limits things. If it's this one, then that limits things. Oh yeah, because this has to cover that too. Okay, so let's say it's like that. That's not quite symmetrical. I need like actual graph paper. Alright. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we put stuff all the way down the middle necessarily, if we make that a cube, then this one has to be something like that. Something like that. Let me just Ooh. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it looks like there has to be at least 9 squares filled in. 4, 5, 6, 7. So it has to be more than that. Huh. Yeah, because it's going to be 3 plus 3 plus 3 or 4 plus 4. So there's either 13 or 14 squares that this final puzzle will make out of 25. And question becomes how to make them a thing. Alright, so if we do this, make that happen in that direction. And we would do that, perhaps. I don't think that it's going to be the square. I mean, it could be. It isn't necessarily going to not be. It just makes making any symmetry very difficult. So if it was like this, and then that. Wow.